So the habit reserve, which is a concept by Katie Milkman. Katie Milkman's concept involves giving yourself leeway by allowing 2 to 3 days of off-course days per month where you don't strictly follow your habits or goals. Be careful not to label these as cheat days. Going back to that rigid versus flexibility, it's just giving yourself that 2 or 3 days a month where everything's gone tits up and you don't just give up because you've had a bad day. Ideally, you would plan these in. You'd plan in these deviations so they didn't feel as much like failures. It didn't feel like you were just pressing the fuck it button. And then that one press of the fuck it button then derails you for the rest of January and then derails you for the rest of the year. Realistically, that might not be realistic for many people because you don't plan these days in. You're not going to start planning in cheat days. Don't call them cheat days. You're not going to start planning in slip-ups where you've got something where you know you're going to overconsume. You know you've got an event and it's okay. You plan for it in advance. If that means reducing your calories during the week, if that means trying to get some more steps in, don't be extreme with it, but just plan for it. If you plan for it and you know it's happening, not a problem. And absolute worst case, if you have a day which is unplanned and you have those deviations and it goes tits up and you eat everything in the fridge and you feel like shit and you didn't exercise, you've got that leeway. If you can embed that leeway, that if you have the random Tuesday where it all goes tits up, you've got those 2 or 3 days during the month where you knew that you might go off track a little bit. And also, to be blunt, you need to be an adult. Be an adult.